What up, people of Earth? Anxiety Joe. Day 100. Woo! 100-day anniversary. I think I'm going to throw myself a party and go to bed early. Yay. Um, no, it's cool. It's a good thing that, you know, it's 100 days on my way to 365 of doing something I said I was going to do. And even if it's a simple little thing like, keeping myself in check by doing these little simple YouTube clips. Um, it's just a part of trying to um, become a better me for whatever that is, for whatever that means. Um, it's a daily struggle, just like life, but it feels a lot better. It feels a lot better to not have my head constantly, in a complete state of anxiety and, anger and just, all of that, and instead my mind wanders now. I'm inquiring about lots of stuff, more stuff than I can keep track of. So I actually don't retain tons of it because I'm all over the place. I love conspiracies slash conspiracy theories, because for some reason that word is always followed by theory, and when half the time it's actually like a truth. But I love that. Like, really, what's going on in this day and age with our, and I was just talking to my sister about this not too long ago, like with politics and just the the fervor that's come about between, with the right versus the left and the extremist groups, and it's become something, some crazy ass shit. Now today, there was bombs found all outside people's houses, like the Clintons and shit, and makes you wonder who the hell did that. And there's always some crazy shit going on with that. And as time goes on and technology gets better, and more, or I should say, the select few capitalist nightmare monsters that control pretty much everything. Um, you know, uh, as my sister pointed out, the corporations, and and I like to believe also the military, and and the real high up families out there. And you ever heard of dark money? They call it the dark money. That originates in over in Africa, or not Africa, like Europe and all over there. So, and parts of Africa too, I think. Oh, that's real wealth, really wealth, and the ever growing, continue. The never ending, continuing saga of Joe really trying to be a a real Joe. That's the best way I can put it. Um, it's not always about being a better person and becoming a better person. It's absolutely what I want to do, is become a better person. But what I'd really like to do is find out some things, and some I have found out, and uh, you know um, through this meditation and a lot of the stuff I've read, and it's been great. It's been very educational, and not only that, it's touched my heart in a way that nothing else could have. So, and I've only just scraped the surface of. There's just there's so much to learn out there, and I feel like there was such a long time where I didn't care. I didn't care about learning anything. I just was in a horrible depression and anxiety ridden mess. I was just a mess. And um, I don't want to be in that place. It's no way to live life. It's not living life. It's barely existing is what it is. So, um, I made an active decision to get myself out of that. And with a little bit of help and a little bit of love from some key people, just a couple people in my life, you know, I made the decision to make sure that I'm doing good, and that I'm you know just trying to figure out who the hell I am, and trying to figure out the best way, the easiest way, and it don't even have to be the easiest way. It can be a hard way, whatever, but the best way to find peace in life. And that's pretty much it. Because the more I find peace and the more I find myself outside of these depressive bullshit states, the easier, the easier it is for me to get out of my head and get into actually being decent to other human beings in this world, which is what it's all about in the end, right? So um, I fail constantly, and I can be extremely socially awkward, and I can be grumpy, and I have my things, but the watcher, um, the uh, the awareness, the Atman they call it, the one that's watching all this, this meat body walk around every day, is there, and it's vigilant, and it's trying to steer this body and mind into the right direction these days. And some days are harder than others, but that's my active choice. And until I feel like that I've gotten things under control in my life financially, and in my heart, and in my head, um, you know, there's work to be done, and there's a job to be done, and you know that day will come when it's time to play, and it's time to let it all out again. But until then, you know, um, it's I'm lucky enough to where I'm at a place in my life, and I don't have, I'm very fortunate that I don't have people depending on me, and I can actually go through whatever this thing is. Maybe it is a midlife crisis. I'm 37, so is that halfway through my life? Probably. And but whatever it is, it's been eye opening, heart opening, and it's been a trip, and it's only just begun. So day 100, um, feeling good, and it was a good day, and just got back from getting a nice hot shower, and I'm about to eat dinner, and lay down, take it down, and relax, because work starts early. So, all right, people, have a beautiful night, and I will be on here tomorrow. Peace.